Hello, Word. Welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today. Today's word is capitalist. It's a C1 level adjective meaning relating to capitalism or private ownership. So, what does capitalist really mean? Well, simply put, it describes anything connected to capitalism. Capitalism, as you probably know, is an economic system where private individuals or companies own the means of production, rather than the government. Think about businesses, investments, and the free market. When we use the word capitalist, we're usually talking about something that supports, benefits from, or embodies the principles of this system. You might hear about a capitalist society, a capitalist economy, or even a capitalist investor. Now, let's explore some synonyms for capitalist to broaden our understanding. A close synonym is free market. For example, the government implemented free market reforms to stimulate economic growth. Another synonym could be private enterprise. Consider this sentence: the success of the project hinged on private enterprise investment. We could also use the word market-oriented. An example of this in a sentence is, the country adopted a market-oriented approach to trade. Or even laissez-faire, although that one is a bit more specific. In a sentence, a laissez-faire economic policy allowed businesses to operate with minimal government intervention. Yet another fitting synonym is profit-driven. Here is an example of profit-driven in a sentence. The company's profit-driven motives led to rapid expansion. Now, let's switch gears and delve into some antonyms of capitalist, words that express the opposite idea. The most obvious antonym is socialist. For example, the government adopted socialist policies aimed at reducing income inequality. Another antonym could be communist. An example in a sentence: the country transitioned from a communist to a more market-based economy. We could also use the word collectivist. In a sentence, the farming community operated under a collectivist system. Another antonym to consider is state-controlled. Here's how it fits in a sentence. The state-controlled economy faced many challenges due to lack of competition. Another possibility is public-owned. For example, the city's infrastructure was largely public-owned and managed. So, how can we use the word capitalist in everyday life? Well, you might be discussing different economic systems with friends or colleagues. You could say the United States has a largely capitalist economy. Or you might be talking about business practices, saying that company has a very capitalist approach to employee benefits. You could also be analyzing political ideologies. The politician is a staunch supporter of capitalist principles. The word capitalist is also used in more specific contexts. Think about news reports discussing capitalist investment strategies or academic papers analyzing capitalist societies. Here are some more examples of capitalist in sentences and phrases. A capitalist system encourages innovation and competition. He made his fortune in a capitalist environment. The capitalist class holds considerable economic power. The debate centered around the merits of a capitalist versus a socialist approach. She is a strong advocate for capitalist policies. The capitalist market is often volatile. The capitalist ideology emphasizes individual achievement. The capitalist model relies on supply and demand. The capitalist philosophy emphasizes individual freedom. So, to recap, capitalist is a C1 level adjective that means relating to capitalism or private ownership. We explored synonyms like free market, private enterprise, market-oriented, laissez-faire, and profit-driven, and antonyms such as socialist, communist, collectivist, state-controlled, and public-owned. We also looked at practical examples of how to use capitalist in everyday conversations and specific contexts. Thanks so much for tuning in to Hello Word. I hope you found this episode helpful and informative. If you enjoyed the show, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others discover the show and learn new words. And don't forget to create your own sentence using the word capitalist and share it in the comments below. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Until next time, happy learning!